Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a remarkable day this has been. We have seen thought leaders from Germany and India coming together, all for global good. I must say with humility that this bilateral mega thought fest has set the right tone for the crescendo. In a few minutes from now, the summit keynote address by Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji. When Prime Minister Modi last addressed the TV9 What India Thinks Today summit in New Delhi earlier this year, I took the liberty to talk about three key learnings, or mantras as I call them, from his leadership. For those who might have missed it, the three mantras that I referred to are, the first is return on governance, how governance has become the touchstone of Prime Minister Modi's government. The second is Modi Multiplier, which is how hundreds of policies that he has launched over the last decade have actually reinforced each other and benefited the very bottom of the pyramid. The third is Country DNA Reset, which is how Prime Minister instilled confidence and hope and pride amongst 1.4 billion Indians. Now that was months ago. Like millions of others, I continue to learn from him. My new learnings can now be summed up in RRR or RRR. An Indian movie by that same name won an Oscar for the Best Original Song last year. This RRR isn't meant to win an Oscar, but its value is far greater than that of an award. To me, this RRR is a formula the world desperately needs to ensure a peaceful and prosperous future. I take the liberty to articulate the RRR mantras I've learned from the Prime Minister. The first R is relationship. Prime Minister Modi has personalized diplomacy, and the world at large sees in him a friend they can trust, especially in the kind of divisive time we live in, from Moscow to Kyiv or from Israel to Palestine. It is about the premium that he puts on relationship. His focus on consensus building and a human-centric approach in the middle of challenges is the new global template for collective progress. The second R of the RRR mantra is respect. Prime Minister Modi has leveraged relationships to build trust and mutual respect. He said that the strength of humanity lies in collective effort, not in conflict. This sentiment got global resonance. He repeatedly urged that this is not an era of war. That is a reminder to his political peers that their primary responsibility to their people is shared peace, prosperity, and progress. The third and final R in the RRR mantra is responsibility. His foreign policy advocates the need to be responsible for actions that target humanity. India, under his leadership, has pursued a vision for global good, especially for countries that are struggling to get their voice heard. Prime Minister Modi's insistence that global action must align with global ambition has been his signature statement for accountability. I thank Prime Minister Modi for taking time out from his very, very busy schedule to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the deep privilege of inviting the Honorable Prime Minister to deliver the summit keynote address on the theme, India Inside the Global Bright Spot.